Amy Calandrino here with Beyond Your Commercial and Beyond Your Space Needs. I'm here with you on my 5th week of covering what I do for businesses and professionals, entrepreneurs, when I help them with their space needs. So step 1 was determining the space needs. Step 2 was providing the options. Step 3 was touring the properties. And step 4 was the negotiations. And now step 5. They've taken the deal terms and they've sent back a lease document. At this point, when I get the lease document, I am looking through to make sure that the deal terms match. So for instance, term shall commence on X date and it will continue for 64 months in this lease until X date, and those types of things. I'm making sure that those match. As far as in this particular lease, there's a legal notices provision where it would be sent. Perhaps there are some repair and usage provisions or fixtures, and there's legal jargon to cover just about every single scenario. The landlord has put this together for everyone within their center or their office park. And, you want to have a professional explain to you what these different terminologies, if there's anything outside of the ordinary. Obviously, the landlord has to protect themselves. So, often in leases, there are clauses that say, you bringing people onto the property, the landlord may not necessarily be liable for anything happening to that person. I mean, unless there's something outside the ordinary or negligence on the landlord's part. Your real estate attorney may also be looking at the document to, if there's a provision that requires landlord's consent, the attorney may say it shouldn't be unreasonably withheld. Those are kind of just the finessing points, and at that point, just making sure you understand. And so when I get the lease, as I'm not an attorney, I'm your broker, and I work to find you. My expertise is finding the commercial space for you and negotiating the deal terms. I'm making sure all that matches in the lease. And, it's still a good idea to have your in-house counsel or your trusted business or real estate attorney take a look at that. So that's step 5. I would always say to my clients, allow yourself, a couple weeks for this process to take place, because if we finally have finalized a deal terms and you're expected to move into the property in a week, that might not that might not be possible. First of all, the landlord has to put together their lease. You still have to look at the lease, and you may want to get professional legal advice, and that needs to go back and forth. And it takes sometimes a business day or 2 or 3 to get things back, depending on everybody's schedule. So that's step 5. I do say provide yourself some time for this process, and be mindful of, and also if there's changes. Sometimes the landlord is a large real estate investment trust, REIT, and they have to go through layers and up to their different asset managers to get the approval. So you want to provide yourself time for that. So if you have any questions about this or any other part of commercial real estate that I handle, just give me a call or email me, and I'm always open for ideas to cover during my Beyond Your Space Needs segments.